Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for U-Boat. As we continue our run here, I think it's been a month since I last recorded a video for this series. Life didn't ask me if I wanted to do videos, apparently. I don't know, life's just been crazy and chaotic, and yeah, it's just one of those things. But I'll record when I can, when I'm able to, and just kind of go from there. So I vaguely remember I was finishing up like a mine laying mission however many weeks ago that was, like I said, a month ago, whatever. And so I guess we're back home now. So yeah, let's go get stocked back up and get that taken care of first. Excuse me, sorry about the yawn. We do need some more food, but everything else looks okay here. Let's start with, did we do anything with the ammunition? Are we good? We're probably okay on ammunition at the moment. And then items, we're good. Torpedoes, we definitely need to restock on torpedoes. We don't need the mine. There we go. We do probably, what is it, the P1 pluses? Is that the PI1 plus, I should say? Is that the only ones we got left? Yeah, but since we're the free ones, I already have those. We'll just take the free ones here. Not that we need to save money. We got plenty of money, but I don't think there's any reason to complicate things here until we get the better triggers coming in. All right, we'll do that. Food. Get you stocked back up. We'll get you stocked back up. Cheese. And some fish. All right. Everything that we had. Perfect. That is good. How we doing on... We only got the one reputation point. Discipline is great. I think we recently went on a vacation, right? So we'll go ahead and just get this loaded up, and then we will pick us a mission, and hopefully have a good mission coming our way. Something that will... I mean, the tonnage war should give us the ace, right? This should give us the ace promotion. So whichever one of these we decide to do should not matter. This one's high, this one's medium, and that one's a little bit farther away. Actually, even though this one's a high difficulty, it's just easier to get to. I kind of would rather just do this one if we can. I don't really want to have to go all the way around over there. So I guess we'll grab this one. And hopefully I'm not about to get ourselves set up to die, but we'll see what happens. Anything else we need to do? How's our crew? Got any? We don't have anybody here. Crew's fully stocked out. Good stuff. All right. Well, let's get out of here. Oh, I should probably actually plot a course, huh? Usually a little easier. All right. I will bring you guys back when we find some action. All right, we're back. We have found us a ship. I don't know if it's sinkable or not. We've chased this one quite a ways though. Headed up here and then changed course a little bit, so we kind of had to alter what we were doing, and then now it's changed course again because it's coming over this direction. So it's not even on the course that we originally thought it was. So we're just gonna chase it down, probably on the surface for now, and see what happens there. Get us up to it here in a moment. Hopefully get close enough to determine what kind of ship it actually is. Still can't really see. 7x, is this really a 7x zoom? Doesn't feel like it. Yeah, I literally cannot see what kind of ship it is. We're gonna assume we probably need a TV slightly a little again. I mean, we'll probably just run up on this thing. I'm bored at this point. It's kind of getting away from us. If it was coming towards us, I'd go down and try and get a good torpedo shot on it. But with it running away from us and no other dangers nearby, there's no reason not to just sneak, or not sneak up on it, just come up on it like normal. Fortunately, we are quite a ways outside of our patrol area, so we're not getting credit for that. But we should, because we dipped into our control area, we should still at least get credit for the tonnage stuff. Whether it's British or not, at this point, we're just going to go ahead and come upon it and board it. All will be well. We're going quite a bit faster than it should be able to go, probably. Oh, we've been spotted. Oh no, what will we do? It's zigzagging. Alright. Empire Merchant. I'm assuming that means it is British. Yep. So we're good on that. So we will get close enough to flag it down here. And if it won't slow down, we'll just, we can still throw a torpedo at it, probably. We can time one of its zigzags properly. Crew's leaving the ship. Alright, cool. Then we will just board the ship and sink it and get us credit for that. Easy one. I don't think we need anything with us, but I guess we might as well take some materials. I just realized we're still moving. I can close this down so we can stop and not actually run into the back of this thing. Let's just go straight to the engine room and let's just go ahead and sink it and be done with that. Hopefully we can get our crew back. Please come back. Are y'all back on board? Because last time we did one of these, they didn't want to come back, which was very annoying. Looks like we're okay though. There it goes. Goodbye, ship. Let's go lifeboat 2. Maybe we'll just grab all 3 of you guys. It's fine. And then we'll go to lifeboat 1, give them some supplies. Oh, I just realized we probably have not restocked our actual galley. So let me do that before I forget again. All right, there we go. Good stuff. 29, it's not a huge amount of tonnage. It actually is not enough to get us the tonnage war finish, I don't think. I think that one is, yeah, we're going to need one more ship. That was just not a very heavy ship at all. All right, well, we're going to go back into our patrol area and we'll look around, and I guess I will bring you guys back, hopefully for a more exciting torpedo shot on the next one. We shall see. All right, we are back, and we have found ourselves a pretty beefy convoy. We got ships all over the place out there. They're coming along this line approximately as we're kind of approaching here. We are a bit outside of our patrol range, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's hard to pass up on the chance to try to get a convoy. That being said, I will say that convoys are harder, I feel like, than individual ships, because I can't really track the whole convoy, because it's hard for me to pick a single ship out of this to truly track and get good distance and good speed and good all the good stuff on. I mean, we can get a general bearing of the convoy as a whole, but definitely much harder to latch onto a single specific ship. But we're gonna do the best we can here. Let me just go ahead and open everything up. And I mean, we're moving all forward a little bit, relatively slowly. I'm not sure why our thing just changed, but I'm actually gonna, I think it's because it was chasing after one of these sonar pings. I'm actually going to turn and we're just going to go straight in here. I think as we get past the 2,000 meter mark, we might slow ourselves down a bit and just let the convoy kind of sort of catch up to us, so to speak, and see what that does for us. I'm tempted to go ahead and just slow down now because we're, you know, we're within range of a shot if we absolutely had to. But it's just, it's hard to know really. I mean, most of the convoys, you know, over in this area, more or less. Still 5,000 meters, 5 to 10,000 meters away. I think we actually probably should just go ahead and slow down drastically here. I'm actually going to turn on, we're underwater, so let's go ahead and turn on blue lights. I'm tempted to run silent. It's going to increase the stress a bit, but maybe it'll make it less likely that anybody hears us. gonna go ahead and run silent. Let's go ahead and run silent, see what happens here. Did spot a ship, although I don't have anybody. Nobody should be poking their head up on the scope here. We have a freighter at 300 degrees. So we actually do have a freighter. I couldn't see it earlier, so I'm not sure if it's something we can see better now. We're gonna try and come at this angle, like I said, pretty slowly here, and see what happens here. But we know there's obviously lots of freighters out there. Not sure when we should actually start trying to do our torpedo. I mean, we gotta load all our torpedoes at this point. We gotta make sure everything's loaded so we can throw whatever we can at this group as we get a little bit closer here. I still know what to do here to make sure that we're approaching this properly. Does it feel like we're turning too far? I mean, we are moving, so it should be fine. Okay. We're going to keep moving forward. We're going to see what happens here. I mean, I guess I could speed up a little bit here. Just to get us a little closer. A little worried about that destroyer coming across the front here. There's another freighter we just found where we can sense is out there. There's a lot of ships out there, guys. Goodness gracious. There's a lot of ships. There's a warship probably coming right up on us here soon. 268. Oh yeah, it's completely to our left right now. That is a bit scary, actually. There's a warship that close to us. It's literally right over here coming right at us. It's not great. Part of me says dive a little bit deeper. Get within 1,000 meters. We might miss the first couple of freighters, but at least we can get anything after that. Let that destroyer pass behind us. I mean, it's already sort of passing behind us, but I'm actually going to go a little bit deeper here. We're gonna trust the I just want to make sure we're not visible at all. We're gonna trust kind of the plan here. We're gonna let that destroyer that's to our left hopefully sweep behind us. It's a little scary. And then there's another destroyer. 326 would be what? Somewhere out here somewhere. We got one coming in from here. One's out here somewhere. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it could be closer. It could be right up here. We could be just about to run into it as well. You know, that's always a possibility. But I think the best thing to do is let that destroyer behind us just scooch on by. If we can get that closer to about 225, that means it's going to be... I mean, even if it's close, that means it is behind us, kind of scooching that way. We might be able to pop up in time for some sort of... I mean, ideally, we would get it at the 180. Get it completely behind us as it passes by here. I don't know, guys. This is nerve-wracking and a little scary. I'm hoping that we can be deep enough. I mean, maybe we should just go a little bit deeper. Maybe we should just stay super deep here. Really be underwater here. Not really in a position where that destroyer could even really find us at all. I mean, is there anything we should be doing here differently? I don't know. I think we're fine for the moment. Just trust that we're sort of going deeper with the bow planes here. 40 meters. Oh, guys. I mean, have we? I don't think we've actually sunk a ship in a convoy, have we? On this particular run? I don't know. This makes me very nervous. We're at 265. It's a little bit behind us, but not much. That's the one at 235 or 329, sorry. And that's the one. I mean, it's pretty far out there actually. So it's going to take a little while before it goes behind us here. I mean, maybe we pop back up around 1500, 1200, something like that. We're not going to have a ton of time to get some shots off or get some linings up on these freighters. I just don't know, guys. This is nerve-wracking. Let me actually have somebody stay on the depth keeping for now. You know what though? If we're gonna take some shots, it's gonna have to be quick shots. We're gonna have to try to get a lineup, make it quick, try to get a good distance, good spread. What's the depth around here? We can go really deep if we have to get away from depth charges. So let me have you. First off, let's make sure you're on the torpedo calculator, just ready to go. You're already on the engines. You're in the listing room. Let's go ahead and have you start maintaining one of the torpedoes. I mean, it's going to take noise. It's going to make noise to do that, but this just is what it is. I'm going to give you two guys to try and help speed that up a bit. Can you do depth keeping? You cannot. I mean, I guess we don't really need you on the engines. So maybe I'll keep you on depth keeping for now. 262 is where that destroyer is, back here. I don't know how to figure out I mean, we just got to get a vision on these guys, these freighters. Pop up and hopefully get a good spot on them. I mean, one of the best things we could do is get in the middle of the freighters and like where the destroyers are kind of outside of us. So we're kind of in the middle of the convoy. Throw a couple of torpedoes and then just dive and get away from them. We'll see. I mean, dude, should we go deeper? Should we just stay real deep here? I don't know if going deeper makes us less likely to be hurt or what. We'll go a little deeper here. Let's just keep going here. As long as we're still in the green, I think we're fine. We don't have to be too stressed about it. I mean, obviously the current depth is not great for our crew, but we're not going to be down here forever. Destroyer's at 260 now. Might be maintaining these torpedoes a little too early. Man, there are so many freighters out there. Yeah, I still know. 1,600 meters from like this line, but again, these freighters could be anywhere along this line. It is, I mean, it's dark out there, but it's not so dark that they're not gonna be able to see me once I pop my head up. That close destroyer is at 255. That's the front one. It's actually, I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's somewhere out here. And then we've got the one back here. It's pretty far away, but it could turn towards us very, very quickly. I don't know. Do we wait till 1,500? Do we wait till 1,200? A little worried that we're going to lose the polish on our torpedoes, so to speak. We'll go a little bit closer here. I don't know that we have to rush this. I mean, the good news is if we miss this first batch, there's more ships coming behind them and all sorts of things. Oh, there's a destroyer that just literally went across our front. Literally just went past us. Wow. I mean, that's good that it's over here now. I mean, it's kind of heading this direction. I don't know how close it is, though. It's the problem. If we pop up and it's really, I mean, the fact that its degrees are changing that fast tells me that it's actually really close to us. It means it could be very easy for it to see us the moment we pop up. I think we wait till we get to closer, a little bit closer here. Get to about 1,200 from this line. That doesn't mean that we're going to be 1,200 away from, you know, the ships themselves, but yeah, that destroyer is really close. That one's at 30 degrees. I mean, it could be like literally right there, right there. That is super close. And then the other one's at where is it at? 240? So way over here. So probably way back here somewhere. I'm not liking this close one. This close one is making me a little bit nervous. And the longer we wait, the further away it gets. Plenty of freighters to choose from is the good thing, though. Whenever we decide to pop up, there are plenty of freighters to choose from. Do we have any freighters that are on our 270 right now that we could potentially run it? There's one at 283. Feels like most of the freighters are pretty far away. There's some way out there. Okay, well, I mean, we got to do something soon. Wait, there's another destroyer at 1 degrees. Okay, that one's got to be further out there. I think we pop up and take a look. Could wait till we get within 1,000 of this line, because again, we know that these guys are scattered all over. That freighter at 283 and the freighter at 287 are making me a little nervous because they could be coming right on me. I just don't know, guys. This is this chaos. Alright, I think we're gonna start making our way up to periscope depth. We're gonna risk it. We won't, I mean, we can't stay down here forever. There's going to be trailing destroyers as well, so it's not like we can wait for everything to pass and then sneak up behind them. Oh, we're coming up fast. I mean, we don't visibly... There's a few out there. Destroy over there. Don't see the one behind us right now. Alright, let's get up the periscope. Let's see what we got. A little scary. Oh, we keep popping up our antenna too. That's not good. Is that a destroyer? Is that a... Gotta be a freighter, right? There's a couple of freighters back there. We could definitely line up on one of these for sure, right? So, let's go ahead and go back 0 and let's... Now we're poking up real high right now, which is not great. Because of the waves. This is not ideal. I still can't even see, even though we're popping up a lot, I still can't even see what's over there. The waves are just too drastic. Okay, there's a freighter. It's actually a freighter we could get a pretty good sight on. I could see what kind it is. It's just so not great. I just need enough of vision to be able to see. I can't tell. I'm not really happy with the idea of going less deep than this because this is going to pop us up even more. But I think we kind of have to risk it because it is still pretty dark out there. Okay, what are you? You appear to be an Empire Bell. Can't see the back to know for sure if it's an Empire Bell or Empire Explorer. Goodness, we are not going to be able to get a distance on this or anything. No, it's pretty flat. It's going to be an Empire Explorer. So we're going to recognize that. Velocity, I have no idea. I don't know anything about anything on this particular stuff. Angle on the bow might be about the only thing we could do if we could get the distance. Are we at max zoom? Yeah, we're at max zoom, so it is still really far away. This one might be too... Like, it's too close to our front to be able to get a good shot on. Let me, before I pick you... What else we got over here? We got you back there. I thought I just saw one kind of a little bit. We got you. That's a nice looking one. Let me just zoom out for a second. Let me just make sure there's not any... What are you over there? More freight. We got freighters all over the place. There's one of the destroyers. Yep. I mean, it's going to be able to see us real quick in our... We got to get this going fast. And then the other destroyer, there's one over what, 40, 58 degrees right now?
5 Meter.
The lead destroyer. Okay. This is scary because we are just poking up so much. In fact, I guarantee if we like look at this, like we are just, I mean, they can even see our conning tower right now. Not great. Really what we need to do is try to get a bearing on one of these freighters and then dive down deep and try to do the rest a little bit deeper. I don't know if we should go for that one or if we should go for one of these further back. This one might be better. It actually looks like it's a little bit closer. Oh, I still can't tell what kind it is. I think that's an Empire Bell. Because of the, which one's bigger? Empire Bell or the other one? About the same. About 5,000 tons. Oh, I don't know, guys. I like this one up here. Where did it go? But it's just so, it feels like it's so far away that I don't know if we're going to be able to get a good shot on it.
Corvette 335.
Oh, this right there. It's actually moved up in front of us. I think this one's too far, going past us too much to get a good shot. I think we've got to go for the one back here, which is you. I think we got to go for you. So, how are we going to do this? I mean, we're just going up and down so much. Let me, if I can get a lock on you, which I don't seem to be able to right now. Come on. There we go. I'm going to call you an Empire Bell. You got the little extra stack sticking up. I have no idea how to get... I mean, we're going to try to get a distance here. I don't know that we're going to get a good, accurate distance, unfortunately. I can't even see it. I mean, we're coming out here this much. We might as well poke our head up as much as we can. Something like that. 3,000 meters, probably pretty accurate, actually. Velocity, I have no idea. We can try to get a velocity, but we're bobbing and weaving so much. I'm worried that it's not going to matter. I can get an angle on bow if it's at 3,000 meters. Let's see here. It's at 3,000 meters and it's at what angle? 318? Alright, so if it's there and it's going on along a line similar to these other ones, it's going to be something along those lines right there. So then we can get a angle on bow to us, which is, we are 39.7 to the right of it. Something like that. Speed, I have no idea. Probably like 7 knots is my guess. But we can try. This thing never works for me. We can try to get a speed running here. Just because of the bobbing and weaving, I just feel like it's never going to actually give us an accurate reading. Like, it's not, how is this ever going to be accurate? It's going the wrong direction. Yeah, there's just no way. We're going to have to try and guess the speed. I mean, 7 knots seems to be about average for a lot of these things. So I think that's the speed we're going to try to go for. 3,000 meters, though, gives us time to dive down and just kind of be patient here. Now, do I want to try and throw torpedoes at something else? We could try and throw torpedoes at that one, but then these are all pretty far away. And what we're chasing right now is the Empire Bell at 326. So at least we'll be able to understand where it's at. So let me dive back down. Let's What about 20 meters?
20 Meter. Kurs auf
Keep moving forward here.
Daten setzen.
We're going to give it time to get a little bit closer here. Oh, we can lower that. I don't know that I need to speed up necessarily.
30 Meter.
We'll just keep it slow and easy here. Where are those stories at? 82, so there's one to our right. One still a little bit in front of us. One almost directly behind us. Corvettes all over the place. As that Empire Bell gets a little bit closer to 3, I don't know.
25 Meter.
We might be able to guess its speed based on just us going 2 knots and kind of where it goes over the next few minutes, right?
Meter.
I mean, the one saving grace is it's pretty dark out there. Probably going to launch all 3 of our torpedoes at this one ship just to try and give it the best chance of getting it. And then, kind of go from there. Really feels like it's not progressing on its angle very much.
25 Meter.
It's possible we have the angle completely off of which direction it's actually heading. It might not be heading on this heading anymore. I mean, that right there says 854. I mean, if it gets to here, it's about let's say, well, if we just found it like 1,000 meters, 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer would be right there, essentially. And then we can figure out how far we've gone in that time and just maybe get a good guess of where it's at, you know? 329 now. I mean, that is actually getting close to where that 1 kilometer. So in the amount of time that it's gone about 1 kilometer, we've gone about a quarter of that. So it's going 4 times our speed. That's about 8 knots, 7 knots. I think 7 knots is a good number. We're getting within about 2,000 meters of this thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think we can run with this. I think we can run with this and then just dive and get out of here. Throw something at it. Yeah, I think we're going to go back up Periscope and we're going to see if we can throw something at what we got here. Anything coming right on us? Not really. So I think we're going to be... Oh, there's a couple Corvettes to our left. We're going to see if we can get something on this thing. I think it's about 2,000 meters away. So we can do another distance check. Okay, so it's going to be at 336. That's it. I mean, it's right there. Okay, let's get a distance check on it. Be a little hard to get, but we're going to try. Try to guess where the bottom of it is. Right about there. Nah, that doesn't seem right. 1,000? No. Let me see if I can get...
Entfernung 1.
I hit the wrong button. Let me see if I can get a good... It's right about there. Is it really that close? I don't think it's 1,100. Let me do this. Let me pop us up just a little bit. I need to get an accurate reading on this thing. It's at 336. If it's where I think it is, then it's about, I think it's about 1,700 meters based on that initial one. Okay, we are so close to this thing though. I don't think I was going to the tallest point of its staff is probably the problem of its mast. I mean, I think that's part of the problem. I think the tallest point is a little closer to that right there. No, it's still saying 800. Really? Let me back up a little bit. Am I just crazy to think that's just too close?
5 Meter.
1100. Okay. Do we trust that? Well, if it's at 1100 at 344, that means it's closer to here. It's also possible I just have the angle wrong entirely. 344, 1100. But if it's going on that original line that we saw these guys were going on way back when, and it's there, and then the angle on bow is 67. I've got to do this fast. I mean, we're right there on 67. All right, we're going to try and get this going fast. I'm not sure how much confidence I have that we've got a good line on this thing.
1,7,4 Meter. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 6, 8. Bug rechts.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop this down. Back to periscope depth. Drop this down a little bit. And let's just line this up. We're gonna try. I'm not confident. We're gonna run all 3 torpedoes and just go for it. It is getting pretty big in the scope here.
Rohr 2 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Rohr 3 bewässern.
Rohr 2 bewässert. Rohr 3 bewässert.
All right, let's just go right dead center. Hopefully something hits it.
Los!
I didn't realize I did the outer ones first. Okay. Let me, first up, let's close this. Let me come back to here. Let me come here. Let me grab you. Let me have you start loading another torpedo. Just so we're ready. You can maintain a load, that's fine. And then let's go here. Let's go, at least, let's see if we're even close. We might be alright. Now we are going to have to dive as soon as this thing hits. If it, that one actually looks like it's going to go in front. Okay. So what about this one? That one looks a little bit closer. Also possible it hits whatever's back there instead. And what's the last one? That one looks like it's dead on. Actually, might go behind it there. No, let's see it. We get a hit, we're diving, and we're getting out of dodge as quickly as possible. Oh, we're going to get missed behind, aren't we? Can't tell. Looks like the first 2 missed. This one's going to miss behind. Wow, we did a spread and we still missed? Wow. That is just... Oh, no, we got one. Now, is it enough to sink it? Sink it? I don't know. It's also possible one of these torpedoes hit something behind it. Okay, is that the one we were just shooting? Yeah. I mean, do we gotta just get out of dodge now, or do we try to take another shot at this thing? Because I'm not sure that this thing's actually gonna sink at this point. I think we gotta dive and get out of here. So I would say let's head off this way. Let's go down. Honestly, we're just gonna go all the way down. They know we're here. One tactic is actually to get up underneath one of these these freighters and just stay there.
Aktuelle Tiefe 45 Meter.
Problem is, we've got a long ways to wait before a lot of this stuff goes away.
Schwere Schäden
Oh, they're popping some
65 Meter.
depth charges up there, aren't they? I have no idea what's going to happen to that ship, unfortunately.
85 Meter.
I don't know why we can still see it, but... Wait a minute, that's the one that... Oh, did we hit another one? We hit another one. Alright, because this one's tilting. And we hit another one way over there. Oh my goodness, we've got to... We kind of need to confirm. Oh, this is Norwegian! I thought these were British. Didn't we see one earlier that was British? Part of me says we've got to come back up and so we can see that thing. Huh.
Kurs auf diese
I've got to risk it. I got to risk checking this thing. Get confirmation of that one back there. This is probably a huge mistake. Any destroyers like right on top of us? There's some
aktuelle Tiefe
freighters right on top of us. Oh. Empire Raja severely damaged. So we actually are getting credit for that.
70 Meter.
Okay, well in that case we don't need to come up. If we're still gonna get credit for it, whether we check it or not, that's fine. And we actually got credit for sinking something. Alright, let's just get out of here then.
Kurs
I'm just gonna come off this way maybe.
aktuelle Tiefe 60 Meter.
Alright, I'm actually gonna go ahead and put a cut in there. We're way over time. We're gonna put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll see if we can escape this craziness. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.